Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a slightly different version of a pop art zombie. I've turned it into a pop art Wonder Woman zombie hybrid thing. I apologize that this tutorial is a little all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoy anyway. So today I'm going to be starting off with foundation, and this one is by L'Oreal. It is the Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation, and I believe the color is in Sand. Not like the color matters, just use your own foundation, and this is just to even out the color of my skin. I just want it to be one consecutive color because I'm not doing a lot with like special effects or anything, so majority of my skin will be poking through, so it needs to be nice and even. And then going in with a concealer, and this one is just a really lightweight concealer, and I'm only doing it on one side because the other side of my face I will be zombifying. Is that how you say it? Anyway, so just setting that all in place, I'm using the Collection Lasting Perfection pressed powder, and I'm just going to set the under eye area as well as my whole entire face just so it is nice and matte, and because I am using creams, it is going to make it go on a lot easier. So just set your whole entire face. So then going in with a yellow grease paint or cream paint, I'm not too sure on the right term, it's just a really creamy product and it's a little bit too yellow, so I am diluting that color with a white face and body paint. I am drawing on the crown at the moment, or the headpiece, and I'm just going to make a really large triangle shape on my forehead, and then I'm just filling that in as well. And then I'm taking a red lip liner, and this is going to create the star. Now you can use whatever you like. I found it'd probably be a lot easier if you just used all the same kind of products, like a face paint or a grease paint, just so it's easy to take off in the end, because this was quite difficult to get off. So I've just filled that star in as well, just with the lipstick, and then I'm going in with a cream liner or a gel liner. It does set to be matte, so yeah, it was fun to get off in the end. So definitely make your life a lot easier and just use a grease paint or a face paint. It's a lot easier to get off. So I'm just outlining the star and also the tiara or the crown, whatever it is. And I'm just going to start filling in my eyebrows. I've noticed with a lot of pop art looks that the eyebrows are really thick. It was quite painful for me to fill my eyebrows in like this because I just don't usually do this, but it's the way that the pop art look goes. So I filled it in, and I really do like the effect of it. In the end, it really brings it all together. So I'm just filling in those eyebrows quite thick, and I'm doing it in black obviously because Wonder Woman, I'm pretty sure, has black hair, so just fill those in. And then I'm also doing expression lines as well. So you can see I am screwing up my face quite lovely, I must add, and I'm doing expression lines. So expression lines, it basically means like if you have your face just normal, then it kind of looks like you're squinting or frowning or whatever expression you want it to do. It's actually quite effective. I do really like those. So once all the eyebrows are filled in, this is totally optional, but you can use a white eyeliner like I'm doing now to outline everything that you need to fill in, just to make, it's just more of a comfort thing. I find that it does help me quite a bit. So once I've done that, I'm going over it with that gel liner again, and I'm just shading in the inner and outer corners. And I find with a lot of pop art looks, a lot of random lines and dots usually make it look a lot more cartoony. So just do what I'm doing here, and then I'm filling it in with that red lip liner as well. I did actually have a reference photo, which I will link down below, and then just going back in with that white eyeliner just to highlight a couple of areas. But like I was saying, I do actually have a reference photo. I'll link it down below. I always go on Pinterest for all of my inspiration, so anyone that I need to credit will always be in the description box, so I will link that down below as well as my Pinterest account. So going in with a couple more expression lines where the crow's feet are, and then I felt like that area around my eyebrow and eye was a little bit too blank, so I just added in a couple more expression lines, and also just the tired zombie looking eyes underneath my eye socket or my eye bag. So just add in those. And then for the beauty side, I decided to go with a really dramatic cat winged liner. So I've just filled in just the inner corner and also the outer corner, really dramatic. And then I also lined my bottom lash line, not the whole entire way, but majority of it. And then I also did a double wing just because, Wonder Woman is a badass and she needs a double wing. So I'm not putting on fake eyelashes today. You're more than welcome welcome to. I just got a little bit lazy and I really couldn't be bothered applying them, so I'm just using just normal mascara, but of course you can do whatever you like, and then just doing my cheekbones and my jawline as well. Now I am doing a zombie nose, I'm also just doing like a slit down the middle as well. I'm filling in the sides of my nose, and don't forget to fill in your nostril areas as well. It's not good when you can see skin popping through in your nostril area. So this is the bit that I was absolutely dreading because I suck at teeth. So I started in by filling in the teeth area with the NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk. Wasn't working for me, so I decided to change it up to white face paint. Just be careful because some of it can be toxic, so you just need to be really careful around the mouth area. Try not to ingest any of it. So just filling that in with a Q-tip, and then I am just filling in and rounding out the teeth with the black gel liner, and I'm just shading in just in between each teeth as well, just to define them all. And then I'm filling in the bottom teeth as well, and I also put like a dark line in between the top and the bottom layer just to separate the teeth area. And then I decided, I don't know why, I was going to blend out the sides and make it look a little bit darker. I probably should have filled in a lot more of it, but I mean, it is what it is. So I'm going to be doing the glamour side, and I'm doing the lips. I'm filling them in with the red lipstick, and I'm outlining in them with the black gel liner, and then I also went in with a little bit of that white face paint and just did those like comic lines to make them look really pop arty. I really do like the way that they turned out, but yeah, again, I'll have that reference photo down below as well, so you guys can see what I was kind of going off. And then I also decided to put some of that white face paint just in the eye area, just to make it look a little bit more bright in the highlighted areas. And then I decided to move on to the chest area. So this is totally optional. If you have a Wonder Woman costume, this would probably be a lot easier, because I am definitely not a pro at body painting. You can clearly see that at the end of this tutorial, but I gave it the best go that I could do, and I do like how it turned out, but it'd be a lot easier if you had an actual costume. So I am just filling in the collarbone area, and this is a really bad attempt at a bone. So I'm filling it in with that yellow and then going over it with white to kind of dilute that color. A little bit of the black liner got into it, but that's okay because it's totally pop arty anyway. So this is totally random. I don't know where I was going with this. This is supposed to be like a kind of like ripped skin, but it really didn't look like that. But I just kind of went with it, so we're just going to play around with it. I'm just going to fill that in with the red lip liner, and then I also blended out some of those edges and made them look a little bit darker than the normal red lip liner, and I'm just doing little squiggles on the bones to make it look like they're cracked. And then I'm going in with the chest piece. Now this was very interesting. I so did this wrong, but I mean, I gave it my best shot anyway. So I did look at a couple of reference photos of Wonder Woman, and I really didn't perfect it very well, but I mean, it is what it is. So I just made the same similar shape as her, and then I filled it in with the yellow, and then just did a couple of lines, and I'm also highlighting a little bit with the white paint just in certain areas just to make it look lifted and more 3D, I guess. It really wasn't working for me. I think by this point I was filming for almost an hour, so I was just over it. So just give it your best shot anyway. It's pop art. You can really play with it as well. But that, guys, completes this look. Pop on your wig, and that's all you've got to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.